Okay, let me leave that so I'll have a reminder in my email. Close that. Hey, welcome to another live episode here. We got a flavor of the month for you this month. And it's a fan favorite. It's a return of a favorite. I'd like to see which flavors are doing well. And I decided that, since we're getting all of the North's weather this week, it's been freezing. I felt like we needed something that felt warm and tropical. So, flavor of the month. Hey, today. Flavor of the month. Let's get tuned in. And so I've been up since 5 this morning. I'm exhausted. But the day is not done because I've got one more flavor to make today. And before I shut my eyes tonight. So one more flavor tonight. And gotta start on some more elderberry lemonade. Now before I get into what the flavor of the month is, I want to say this, okay? And I want you to come close because I don't intend to scream. But I want you to hear me clear when I say what I'm about to say. So come closer. I want to close that window. I'm just trying to close all the windows that are not being used because I don't want it to cause a problem and slow down the stream. So let's go up here and take a look. Now I've been checking the chat. Here we go. Dismiss. Okay. I've been checking the chat to see if anyone has guessed yet the flavor of the month, and believe it or not, there are a couple of folks, and those folks are going to get their actually I might do more than those folks. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we should reward everyone because the participation was off the meter. Like, I had no idea people were really going to be putting the flavors in the chat, and y'all did. I said, comment what you think the flavor is, and y'all went crazy. So thank you for that. Lunch. Let me give you a peek. This is some salmon that I grilled and then baked off with a soy honey glaze over some penne with a little bit of lemon juice and then all. And this is lunch. Now I got way more pasta than I should be eating. So I probably won't eat all of it in one sitting, but I just that soy glaze though. Let me tell you how I did the salmon. I know, I'm gonna tell you the flavor of the month. You ain't working anyway. So make sure I get it right. I was in Ross the other day. Hey Shine Bright. I'm in Ross. Just looking. You go to Ross and you look on those aisles that have the teas and the coffees and the olive oils and the avocado oils and all of those things. Seasoning, spices, all of that. So went on the aisle and I found this from Kinder's. Is it Kinder's or Kinder's? Kind is K-I-N-D, but I'm thinking it's Kinder's, so I'm gonna say Kinder's. But I know, right? I got you January the 17th. The 17th. And I'm so glad I made it the 17th because look at the weather, right? Things are getting delayed. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so after the 17th, you'll be able to order your sea moss. But this stuff right here, this is called, I'm going to show you in just a second. This is Kinder's Crunch Blend. It's a Parmesan herb. There you go. Crunch Blend, Parmesan herb. So I very lightly seasoned my salmon with some nature seasoning, olive oil, and a little garlic powder. And then I took 2 tablespoon dollops of this Kinder's Crunch Blend, and I slathered it all over the salmon and just kind of let it sit there so this is like an oil base. The only thing I don't really like is that it's canola oil base. I would love it if it were a different oil. Anywho, it's delicious though, and it's got this crunchy, and it's got, let me tell you, put it on pasta, pizza, scrambled eggs. That is a stretch. Okay, mix it with lemon juice and honey to make a great marinade. It is a delicious marinade, and I only paid $5.49 for it at Ross. Yeah. What's in it? Canola oil, roasted garlic, onion, red bell pepper, parsley. Excuse me. Salt, spices, natural flavors. Excuse me. Sunflower oil, natural flavor. What's all this natural flavors? Why'd y'all have to say it twice? Like, are they trying to convince me that it's natural flavors in here? They said it twice. Natural flavors, natural flavors. Sunflower oil, natural flavors, Parmesan cheese, chili pepper, citric acid. It says contains milk. So I guess that's the Parmesan factor. So this is Kinder's, I hope I'm saying it right, Crunch Blend. Delicioso. Oh, so good. Baby, you can rub and crust this. I did it on salmon, but you could certainly do it on a steak. I would for sure do it on a steak if I were a steak eater. This is my steak. And then I made a soy glaze, and I baked off in the oven, so you get this beautiful color. I made it with soy, honey, lemon juice. 3 things. Very little lemon juice. And I'm using a light soy. So, Mom wanted spinach in hers, so she's making spinach. But no sauce, no anything. I definitely was not going to make a cream sauce because we just ain't tolerating the lactose in this age. Okay, this is fire. Okay, I'm gonna make the announcement. I'm sorry, y'all. I just hadn't eaten it. All right, let me go get your flavor a little more. Stay right there. I'm gonna be right back. Oh yeah. So this is what I was gonna say at the beginning. It takes me a while to come back there because, but you know how when people start out ventures, and I've been debating if I wanted to say this or not, or how I would say it, but doggone it. I think I may have lost the camera situation here, but give me a second on my Facebook, and I gotta make sure y'all hear this. So let's see. I don't think it. I don't think it had a screen image for a minute. Whatever happened just to... Yeah, I don't want to make this complicated, but damn, it's complicated. Waiting for camera. It keeps looking at one of these cameras that I disabled a while ago, and I'm gonna have to find where it is so I can uninstall it. That's exactly what it did. It hopped back on that camera that I'm not using. Complete post details. This is aggravating. But it's all a part of the learning. Let's go ahead and cut that and paste it up here. Okay. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Honey, I'm still learning stuff. Still learning stuff. You better. Hey, we're back. I don't know. Well, I'll figure out that. But anyway, I was saying before we lost camera here, I hope I've got enough things closed to keep it going. It looks pretty stable right now. So hopefully you're still there with me, honey. Thank you so much. So the thing that I was saying is what I'm about to say. And that is, you know, being in business is a little scary, a little hard, because it's what you're dependent on to survive, literally. But I used to hear people say, people ain't gonna support you like, you know, white folks will, or people ain't gonna do this like, you know, other people will, or don't expect your own people to show up for you and support your business and all of that stuff. And, you know, I've heard that a lot of my life. So it can make one shy about, you know, putting yourself out there. It's almost like a fear that's put in you when you start out on this new journey. And to you, it's the greatest thing in the world. As soon as you conceive it, everybody's gonna flock to it. It's gonna be amazing. You know, the if you build it, they will come. Thank you. But some of us won't, like that step, like taking that step and say, you know what, I'm gonna rely solely on my gifts, my talents, and I'm gonna believe that I can see this through. It can be successful. One thing I've got to say about my people, I don't know about your people, but my people, the people I know, the people that live in my neighborhood, They've been showing up. They've been showing up. Girl, we see what you're trying to do. You're trying to help folks live. You're doing this. See you doing things. We want to support you. Where can I get it? How can I? That's what I've gotten. So I just want to make sure, because we get these messages so early, so often, and they can really, scare us out of some of the greatest ideas, ever conceived. But when I say Lynchburg and surrounding areas, y'all have supported and continue to support. And every time I come out with a product or something, like, y'all are like, where can I get it? How can I try it? I want to taste it. And that means so much. So I don't really fall into, and I know it's true, sometimes people do kind of hate on you, whatever you doing, but for the most part, if it's something good, most people want to support you and they want to see you win. That's why we got to stop keeping this stuff to ourselves. We got to share it, because people want to. They want to know what keeps your skin looking good. They want to know what's helping you keep the weight off. They want to know these things. And when I'm not talking about when I'm not sharing those things, then not only am I not growing, but the folks around me aren't. And that's not healthy for any of us. So I just wanted to say, because a girl Shopify been blowing up. I ain't start shipping yet, not until the 17th. And people are already ordering because they believe in what Sugar Pearls is and what it's doing for them. And somebody out there sees the grind, sees the consistency, and wants me to win. So I just wanted to say, before I gave you the flavor of the month, like, that feels so good. And I'll also say to that point, so really it's just a big shout out and a big thank you to all the folks that I know in my area. Even if you haven't bought anything yet, like, you telling other people about it, you talk to, look, we got sea moss right here in Lynchburg, and that means so much to me, because it's only fuel for me to keep going. So yes, I'm gonna keep buying the jars, I'm gonna keep making the labels, I'm gonna keep doing all of that, because you want it and you see the value in it. So really, I just wanted to say thank you for believing in Sugar Pearls. Yeah, and not just supporting the business, but believing that you can make yourself well. Because that's what this is all about, really. Living longer, stronger, healthier lives. So thank you for going on this journey with me and just being willing to take the ride. So thank you. We've got more new stuff on the way, but I gotta steady myself. I was on a coaching session last night because I want to learn how to do this well. Not just making, I want to understand my business. I want to understand, the market. I want to understand all of that. So I'm, diving into these things that, seem so scary and like it would take too much time, or for whatever reason, I just didn't tap into it before. But now it's like, girl, you laid off, you ain't got nothing but time. When I tell you the blessing in that layoff put a fire under my ass, and now I can't be stopped. So, your girl is here. Now, give me a drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll. Do I have a drum roll? Cheer. Din din. I don't think I have a drum roll on this thing. Oh darn. Anyway. I'm still playing with the system, learning it. And today was the first time that I felt comfortable not wearing my headphones, because I want to be able to hear the levels. But it's just me. It's not like I have a guest on or anything. Now, when I had the guest, I got my headphones and everything ready. But really, it's just about making sure that I've got the tools, the equipment, and the knowledge to operate this stuff. So here we go. Child, I did not think I'd be doing this at 50. I really didn't. But here we are. All right. Here comes the brand new flavor of the month. Time for the flavor of the month. I'm kicking new flavor of the month. New flavor of the month. Y'all, the flavor of the month was playing weeks ago. So no, I didn't look at your answers and be like, ooh, I'm gonna switch it up. No. But like I said, a couple of people got it right. So you're gonna get your discount. But I'm also thinking, because of the audience participation, everybody might get a discount. So we shall see. Are you ready for Sugar Pearls flavor of the month, January? And it is, oh man, this damn camera. Every time I touch that cord, I don't know why it's so sensitive, but every time I touch that cord, it just freaks out. Just freaks out. Microphone jumped off, everything. They don't want me to give y'all this, but I'm gonna give it to you. Ready for the flavor of the month? Are you ready for the flavor of the month? Tell somebody now. They can pick it up at 135 Jefferson Street in Lynchburg, zip code 29080, and surrounding areas. So if you're in Hartsville, if you're in Lamar, Darlington, Bishopville, Timmonsville, Cola, like, holla at me. Sumter, Florence, I got you. I know there are starting to, we're starting to get a few more folks around here, like dealing in holistic health and wellness. So you may be able to find it closer to you. I always recommend that. You don't have to buy it from me. If you find it somewhere closer, get it close and fresh, or make it yourself. All right. Flavor of the month is a return. Think of this as a little bit of sunshine on a cold, wintry afternoon. Kind of like today. And here it is. Sugar Pearls Wild Crafted Sea Moss Gel flavor of the month belongs to pineapple. Pineapple made a comeback, honey. The pineapples, when I tell you, I got some good sweet ones. I had to hurry up and cut into them because they would have gone bad fast. But when I tell you sweet and juicy, It's in this jar of 16-ounce sea moss gel. Now, shipping starts on the 17th, okay? I'll update the flavors in Shopify for you, and you can start shopping and prepare to get your order via FedEx, because that's how we're sending it. Yeah, we don't want no problems, so we're just sending it FedEx. All right, there is a little bit of a shipping fee, but you know, as I said, if you can't get it close, I don't mind servicing you. But if you can find someone who can, you know, who's near you to give you that sea moss gel, it may not be as good as mine. It may not be, but that's okay. We are heavy on the fruits around here. So, real pineapple, no canned stuff. This is a real pineapple, cooked and sweetened and then added to St. Lucia tricolored sea moss. A scoop a day keeps colds and flu at bay. So start now to get it in your system. Today is a great day if you've got your sea moss on deck already, especially if you're local and you already been coming by. Thank y'all again for showing up. I can't tell you how much there are things happening, and your support means the world, because it's going to take that and more to thrust the vision forward. All right, so thank you for joining me for this quick 2 o'clock as promised live. Hello. Your flavor of the month is pineapple. Yeah, you can come pick it up today. The roads, look out for. I'm gonna have it. Don't worry. But if you have to like stay in because of weather situations where you are, I heard Manning had a little bit of snow or ice or something. So, definitely be careful if you've got to come out there. But you know, just call or text me, and I'll just hold yours for you and keep it nice and cold until you pick up. As for mailing, you can go ahead and order on Shopify, and I will get that out to you starting on the 17th. We've got our insulated shipping boxes raring to go. So I'm really hoping that I paid for the mistakes early on in this venture, and I got it figured out. Shipping, logistics, all of it. Baby, all of it. All right. So again, thank you for your support. Come pick up your pineapple. Let me say something about this elderberry lemonade. Okay. So Nene, thanks to Nene, I may have to find a way to make gallon or quart size or something. Y'all drinking stuff like water. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You can drink it. Drink it up, buddy. It's good for you. It's an antioxidant. Real elderberries, real lemon, the peel, the oil, everything. You might find a seed or two in the bottle. That's because we make it for real. There's no powder, nothing, no artificial anything ever. It's sugar pearls. It's real food that loves you back. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you at the store. Take care.